I was going to, you may have heard my biological father say this. He had planned to send me to America. I was set to leave for America. When I prayed, I was in Lagos. I was set, everything was set. That was what caused a fracas between me and my father for a long time. I was set to go to America. I wanted to do ministry in America. I didn't see any state in Nigeria that was good enough. I wanted international ministry. So from there, we can spread to this side. And I was praying. I said, Lord, if it's not you, please talk to me. And the Lord said, take your bag and go to Auchi. I said, Auchi. He said, Auchi. Now, I'm not that fluent in speaking this dialect, so you should know I didn't even grow up around. I bind, I cast, you spirit of my father's house, speaking to me, manipulating my ears, manipulating my voice, fire. I did everything. The Lord said, move now. I turned to some brothers around me and I told them, they laughed. They said, no, it's not God, it's altar. It's manipulation. That cannot be God. Where? Village. I'm fasting, praying. Father, please, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Because before that time, I was already coming here to preach in some churches. I was preaching some churches and come on, it was funny. The place was funny. The roads were bad. The hunger was real.
Hello guys, you are welcome back to Spiritual Warfare Time. Happy start to everyone. And then today we are going to be listening to this full message in a bit, where Apostle Suleman talk about how he started his ministry, talk about where he started from and where he is today. And the reason why we are going to be sharing this video on this platform today is because we want to hear. We are eager on this channel to hear from other ministers. Okay, how did you get your calling? How did God ask you to go to the place where you are presently fellowshipping right now, the place where your church is right now? How did you get the calling from God for you to go there and place your church? We want you to also tell us in the comment section. Then about Apostle Suleman video, what do you think about it? He also told us in this video how greed died in his life. What was the thing that God told him that made greed to die in his life? These are some of the things we are going to cover in this video. And after you finish watching this video, tell us your thoughts in the comment section. And at the same time, tell us how you also got your own calling. Tell us how you were able to understand how and where you should put your ministry. How did God tell you about it? What were the signs you saw? These are some of the things that we want to know today on this channel. So please drop it in the comment section and let us go back to the video. And please share this video to as many as you can share it to. And God bless AGS Apostle Suleman. God bless you all, my viewers, and happy Easter one more time.
The place was funny. The roads were bad. The hunger was real. Nothing was working. To get money from the bank, you stay on the queue from morning till night. They give you tally number. It was so primitive. So I said, no. I'm complaining that Lagos is not even enough for me. I'll now go to the village for 40 days. Now, I was fasting. The little money I held finished in the camp because I was breaking my fast with it. So the 37th day, it was 6 to 6, not dry fast. The 37th day, I had no money. So I met a man by the car. And I said to the man that I'm fasting. He said, okay. I said, it's past 6, 7. I want to break. He said, yes. He was walking to his car. I said, I don't have anything on me. He said, that's right. I was following the man to his car. I said, if I can just get something to break. He said, something to break. This Omeme did not tell me he won't give me a dime. He allowed me to follow him to the car. When I followed him to the car, he now said, what is your name? I told him. He said, who is your pastor? I said, he's gone, he's late, but his name is Benson Daosa. He said, if Daosa was alive, how will he feel that his member is begging? Jesus. I said, God, are you giving me or not? He said, you are even entitled, you are bold. I left. So from 37, 38, 39, no food. There was nothing to break until the 40th day. I was on the altar when someone tapped me and said, God said, I'm running from him. That this hunger just started. It will continue. The Lord said, you are running. Turn. I came to Auchi without transport. I'd finished everything I had. I got to the park. I stood on the road. I said, at least let God know I am on the road. Because my plan was that nobody will carry me. So I can never say, hey, you see, I came out now. So I took my bag. I stood on the road. One man from nowhere, useless good Samaritan, from nowhere just came. He drove. Air conditioned car just went there. He said, are you going? I said, yes. He said, I said, Benin. He said, enter the car. I'm going to Benin. I'm going alone. I need someone to keep me company. I said, idiot. Idiot. In my heart. We got to Benin. I said, well, Lord, this is Benin. This is not Auchi. I don't have money. I knew all the friends I could ask for money. I knew all of them. I said, I don't have money. I saw one of our sisters in the Lord. She works with Edo Line. And we were talking. He said, we're going to Auchi now. I said, hey, okay. Okay, he said, come now. Are you not going to Auchi? I said, I don't have money. He said, enter, don't worry, I'll fix it for you. I said, wait till be this. I didn't want to come. Everywhere I go, every excuse, anytime I want to run, something happens. That's 20 years ago. And today, I submit myself. What is your plan that God cannot mess up? What is that thing you have planned that you say God cannot interfere? You are not yet a worshiper. What is that plan, that program, that event of your life you plan to travel out? And God said no. Yeah. Number 3. I want to pray. Number 3. Number 1, they saw him. Number 2, they worshiped him. Number 3, they gave to him. Now I want to speak to you today. Let me correct some things that some of you do not understand about the concept of giving. We don't give to God because we are expecting a breakthrough. No, that's very elementary, very pedestrian. We don't give to God because we are expecting a miracle in 20 days' time. We give to God because it's our Christian responsibility. Why do I tithe? Why will I pay my tithe? 4 reasons I must pay my tithe. The first reason I must pay my tithe is because it's a personal conviction and revelation from God. It's my personal conviction in my walk with God. The second reason I must pay my tithe is because I want provision for the house of God. Let there be provision to run the affairs of the house of God. The third reason I must pay my tithe is I want to deal with the spirit of greed and covetousness. The more I separate myself and relinquish my tithe, the more greed dies in me. The fourth reason I must pay my tithe is because paying my tithe gives me a mental consciousness to put God first. These are the reasons you can. It's not a debate. I don't even talk about it. These are the reasons I must pay. My conviction, my personal revelation, provision in the house of God. Provision in the house of God. To kill covetousness and greed. Because the nature of man, most people arguing the subject of all those nonsense is because greed is not killed. That's why I pay my tithe. Let me show you some things about giving so you understand. Somebody walks to a church like this. I see a lady who is hungry. At that point, it's not to pray for her because I don't want to give her food. That's Christian responsibility. A young man walks to a church like this. And he said, this is like they need speakers here. He looks around. He's asking himself, what can I do before I leave? What can I do? He said, okay. I've been around. They are doing feeding every week. No. This is what I'm going to put as a support. Now listen. He's not doing it because there's something he's expecting from God. He's doing it because it sees it as his responsibility. When he sees it as his responsibility, that thing he's expecting from God becomes God's responsibility. Oh, you are not understanding what I'm saying. But if he's doing it with the sole purpose, the primary purpose of what he's expecting is as though he's trying to bribe God to give him a testimony. No, sir. Who are you? Job chapter 9 verse 4. Who has hardened himself against him and prospered? It's your Christian responsibility. That's why a few of us can never be poor. It's not possible. Never. It doesn't matter how the economy goes. Never. We can never be broke because we understand the principle and the concept of life, of Christian responsibility. Let me tell you a few things about giving. See, the church in scriptures, they had everything in common. Acts chapter 4, if you read from verse 32 to verse 36, they had everything. And guess what? In the midst of that kind of heart, power came. And the multitude of them that believed, bring that thing up. The multitude of them that believed. Verse 32, we are of one heart, one soul. Neither said any of them that aught of the things which he possessed was his own. The church, they said, this car is not my car, it's our car. This money is not my money, it's our money. Lift that thing up. Lift it up. Verse 33. Because they had that kind of heart, what did God do? Great power. Great giving, great power. Great hospitality, great power. He said, great grace was upon them all. Verse 34. Verse 34. Neither was there any among them that lacked. For as many as were possessors of land, of houses, sold them and brought the prices of the things. Now, listen. No. I'm not telling you to go and sell your land and bring. But I'm trying to tell you that in those days, there was liberality in the house of God. Genuine givers spend less on themselves and more on others. Me buying a thing of 2 million naira, 3 million naira for myself is like you are killing me. But giving that to somebody, I enjoy it. I'm being honest to you. You bring something for me, say buy. I'm saying, why will I? No, it's too expensive. But doing that, I'm saying to my wife. Doing that for somebody. Genuine givers spend less on themselves and more on others. Let me show you something. In Exodus chapter 35, verse 20 to 22. Let me show you something. Exodus 35, 20 to 22. All the congregation of the children of Israel departed from the presence of Moses, and they came, everyone whose heart stirred him up, and everyone whom his spirit made willing, and they brought the Lord's offering to the work of the tabernacle of the congregation, and for all his service, and for the holy garments. And they came, both men and women, as many as were willing-hearted, brought bracelets, earrings, rings, tablets, all jewels of gold. Every man that offered an offering of gold unto the Lord. Go to verse 29. The children of Israel brought a willing offering, every man and woman whose heart made them what? Made them willing to bring for all manner of work. Willing. That's the first thing about giving. It has to be willing. Willing. Nobody should compel you to give. You must be willing. Your heart must bear witness. Come on, bring that scripture up. It's a willing thing. Leave that scripture on the screen. For all manner of work which the Lord had commanded to be made by what? All right, let me surprise you. Go to chapter 36, verse 3. Verse 3 of chapter 36. Chapter 36. And they received of Moses. Moses was there. All the offering which the children of Israel brought for the work of the service of the sanctuary, to make it without. And they brought yet unto him free offerings every. Now look at what happened in verse 6. Verse 6. And Moses gave commandment They caused it to be proclaimed throughout the camp, saying, let neither man nor woman make any more work for the offering of the sanctuary. So the people were restrained. They gave and gave and gave. Bring that scripture on that translation. Until Moses said, it is enough. It don't do. So Moses sent orders to the camp. Men, women, no more offering for the building of the sanctuary. The people were ordered to stop bringing offering. People gave and gave till they forced them. Say, we give an instruction. Don't give again. Moses issued a command and it was proclaimed throughout the camp. Let neither man nor woman do any work of the sanctuary offering. So the people were restrained from bringing any more. Willing. Your giving is willing as the Lord places in your heart. Number two, your giving is according to your ability. Ezra chapter 2 verse 69. According to your ability. Ezra 2:69, Acts 11:29. Ezra 2:69, Acts 11:29. As the Lord has blessed you, as the Lord has increased you, as the Lord has helped you, give at that level. Then the disciples, every man dwelt according to. Then disciples, every man according to his ability, determined to send relief to the brethren, will dwell in Judea. I decree, in the name that's above every name, you enter a new season of liberality. God is not moved by needs known, he's moved by seeds sown. Giving is willing, giving according to your ability, giving has to be cheerful. Cheerful. 2 Corinthians 9:7, God loveth a cheerful. You see, when I see a church where they are building and the pastors will come to the altar, want to take our building offering, that is a disaster. It's not his house, it's the house of the Lord. He's not supposed to talk about it. That is why people are making mockery of the church, because we have pastors on the pulpit, most of them who are thinking only about their stomach. They think that ministry is business. Then in the crowd, we have members too who are equally very stingy. Very, very. They can spend so much money on their hair. When it has to do with their weave on, 400,000 is nothing. But drop half of that for God, they can't imagine it. They'll fall sick thinking about it. They'll have fever. So you see, when you talk about giving like this, everybody's looking. See, maybe he wants to raise an offering. You get money. What offering am I raising? I'm teaching you how to live your life. Which money am I raising? I'm teaching you how to live your life. Make it a habit. Come to the house of God and have Christian responsibility. You want to hear this? Very heavy. Very heavy. Listen, I was in London. Remain stand now, pray. I was in London some years ago. I had some money on me when I traveled. When I got there, people were coming. God said I should give you. God said I should give you. God said. So I had some money on me. It was a lot of money. I was worrying, how can I travel? Because there's a regulation. There's a limit to what you can carry. So I was worried, how can I carry this money? I don't want pressure. I don't want to go to the airport. They are searching me. My heart. No, I don't like such, putting myself under such pressure. How can I carry? I sat down. The Lord spoke to me about a particular man. He's a pastor. The Lord said I should give him the money. And I asked the Lord how much. It was the exact amount, everything. I said to God, I didn't say I don't want to carry anything. No, I only said that the limit. The Lord told me everything. I called the pastor. He was about packing his things and leaving ministry. But when I spoke to him, this was the Lord. He started crying. He said, God, now he prayed a prayer that got me very angry. He said, Father, I thank you You have remembered me, Father. Thank you because you can inconvenience anybody for my sake. Who did God inconvenience for your sake? I felt very angry at that line. You know, it sounded like it was so special. I was one trash. You know. So I was just looking at, I said, what kind of prayer is this one? So I walked away. I'm telling you a story. When I walked away from there, I was going to the airport. I was angry. Not a pound on me. I flew with some money. My own gone. The one I was giving gone. So I was just walking. Everybody was greeting me. I wasn't answering anybody. I sat in the plane. When I landed Lagos, the people to pick me were not around. My anger became double. Someone calls me up on the phone and said, my name is so, I'm General so near me, I'm retired. I said, okay. He said, can you come to my house now? Come to your house now. Who are you? So I hung up the phone. And the Holy Spirit said, that is wrong. You teach him, you correct him. I didn't know as generals in the army is order. When they talk, it's order. So I called him back. I said, sir, please, next time you ask me, where am I? If I'm available. He was quiet. When I was done, he said, are you on your way coming now? I said, what kind of person are you? He was quiet. When I was done, he said, somebody will be at the gate waiting for you. Take the address. I didn't know that's their obey. So the Lord said, go. I said, Lord, go here. I don't have anything on me. You say I should go. I said, go. I went. I got there. As I entered the house, they opened the gate. The Lord opened my eyes. I saw what was happening in the family. I was speaking prophetically with dates. The man will look at the wife will look at him. The man will look at the wife will look at him. They started crying. When I was leaving, the man said he has put some money together, he has sold some things because of a business about to start. But the Lord says, you give me everything. Don't clap. Wait. When he sold everything, it was $1 million. $1 million US. It was in a bag. When I took the bag, I forgot my traveling bag. Wait. So, while I had the bag, I was going like this. My whole life. Bundles. 100,000, 10 bundles. I said, yeah. So, while I was going, the person that opened the gate said, sir, you forgot your bag. I said, I'll buy another one. So, he brought the bag. Hold on. And he gave me. I sat. So, they called a cab for me. When the cab came, when they left, I came down because I didn't trust the fact that they were the one that called that cab. I didn't trust the cab. I needed to call my own. So the man said, I said, go. I said, they go. I'm not entering again. So the next person came, entered the cab. And we're talking. That other man that I came down from his cab spoke to him in Yoruba. I didn't know what he said. And he drove. So my flight was in the next morning. Was 7 a.m. So that driver, when we got to Sheraton, was asking me, he said, what time is your flight? I said 9. He said, but that man said it's 7. I said, you even know my flight time. You will come and carry me. You are not coming to carry me. But there was a problem. As I kept that money in the room, they did not break. I was waiting for day to break. They did not break. Have you seen that kind of situation where it become long? I was waiting for morning. They know. I said, I will look at time. It's 12:15. I said, I was playing around the money. I prayed. I look at time. 12:35. I said, wait. I took the bag and my traveling bag. I got to the airport. They say, Apostle, they dragged that bag with the money. So let's check this in. I said, check me in. Give this bag a seat. Check me in. What is that? I said, no. We argued. They said, let him take it in. I took it. As I sat in the plane, the Lord came. He said, Johnson, you are going to Benin. Every money in that bag give it. He mentioned the name. I started crying. You know that kind everybody in the plane was happening. Because I have already planned, you know, throughout the night I've written list. The 6 latest cars I will buy, the lands I've listed, every single thing. That was the day greed died. That was the day the ability to give anything. When I remember, in 1 minute I had it, the next minute he took it. I lost value for things.
All right, God bless you. If you watch the video to this point, it means that there is something that will drop here that inspire you. It means that there are videos that will drop here that you need those kind of videos. So please, what you just kindly have to do for us is to come back again, and for you to do that, you have to subscribe to this YouTube channel and put on your notification bell so that anytime we drop another video like this, you'll be the first person to be notified. And please, if you love this video, give it a thumbs up and then share this video to as many as you can. Then what do you think about this video? Let us know in the comment section. How did God call you? How did you get to know where you are to put your ministry? Just like Apostle John Suleman told us. And if you also watch this video and you know that greed has died in your life, how did it happen? What is your own experience about greed and how did it die in your life? Are you still struggling with it? Just let us know your own in the comment section. Just like Apostle John Suleman shared his own on this video. God bless you and see you on our next video.